So as you guys know, MLB season is right around the corner. We have spring training starting right now. And today we're going to be doing MLB tier list. So we have all MLB teams right here. And the tiers we have is from God Squad all the way down to I have no words. Which pretty much is, you don't know what that franchise is going through right now. So the first one we got is the Colorado Rockies. So the Rockies I'm sorry, but I have no words. That organization doesn't even know what they're doing. The second one we got is the San Diego Padres. Okay, last year it wasn't the greatest, but you know, 0-8 extra innings, players kept getting injured. Tatis was out more than half the season. Um, this year, if they stay healthy, I feel like the Padres can be a wild card team for sure. For sure. The Giants, they're mid. Yes, they signed Soler and they signed Peterson and they got some good pitching here and there, but they're not a wild card team. Dodgers, the Dodgers are a god squad. I'm not even gonna explain. You guys know Otani, Betts, Freeman, all of them. Now the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are definitely a wild card. Come on, young players they got there, they're cooking right now. Now the White Sox, I have no words. I was gonna put them at bad, but what are they doing? Like, what are they doing? I have no idea what their season's about to be right now. But what are they doing? The Guardians. I feel like the Guardians are mid because they only have Ramirez, and they have a good pitching here and there, but they're just mid right now. Um, yeah, Tigers, mm, they're bad. Uh, I don't know what to say. They're just bad. Royals, I think they're mid. They're not a playoff team or a wild card team. I feel like they can be a wild card team this year, but I think they're mid right now. The Twins, division winners. I think they have a better overall team than the other teams in the division. If Byron and Cora and their pitching stays on task, division winners easily. Now the Cubs, division winners. I feel like overall you just brought in a really good coach from Milwaukee. You signed really good players. Yeah, I think pretty much a good team. The Reds, are a wild card team, and what I'm saying about the Cubs, Reds, Pirates, and Cardinals, and well, not really Brewers, but mainly those four teams, I feel like they all can compete for division winners. But I feel like the Cubs have a better chance. The Reds do have a chance, but I feel like they have a lot of young players that are still learning. But I feel like they are a wild card team. The Reds, the Pirates. mm, They're mid. I don't think they're a wild card team, but they're mid. But they can be if they would like to this season. The Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are mid. I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this, but I feel like they just. I don't know what that organization's going through. Last year, I thought they were gonna be good, but they weren't. I don't know why. Uh, Now the Brewers, they're gonna be bad this season. You lost Corbin Burns. You really don't have anyone that good on that team. Coach, I don't know who the coach is, but they're gonna be bad. As for the Mets, all right, I'm wearing a Mets jersey, and you're gonna think, oh, division winners. No, I think they're gonna be a wild card team. And hear me out. The reason why is that I know Kodai is out right now, but if the pitchers play up to what they can do for this team, definitely can help. Offense is there, pitching needs to do its thing. Bullpen got way better. I feel like the bullpen got way better than last season. Diaz is back. So I feel like the Mets can be a wild card team, just not mid. National, bad. Just bad, but not as bad as the White Sox and Rockies though. Brave, God Squad, easily. No question about them. I'm really gonna watch the Brave for Dodgers this season. It's gonna be a really good game. Can't wait for that to happen. Now the Marlins. I feel like the Marlins are gonna be mid. They're gonna be mid. The reason why people are gonna think, oh, they're bad, but look what they did 2 years ago. Look what they did 3 years ago? I think only 2 years ago. But look what they do with that organization. Yes, it's just not the greatest, but they find a way to try and win ball games. They have Tim Anderson now. They have Chaz, and then they have Luis Arias. I feel like those three guys can put a whole offensive points on the board, and pretty much the pitching is good, but they need to build up that pitching. But I think the pitching better than the Nationals pitching for sure. The Phillies are a wild card team. Overall, can be a division winner against the Braves, but we just have to see. For some reason, the Phillies don't do so well during the regular season, but when it comes to playoff, they torch. I don't know why, but they just go on a whole different level. The Orioles, Orioles are definitely going to be a division winner. The reason why is that they have a young team. They got that pitcher from the Brewers. Just overall, feel like a better all around team. The Blue Jays are going to be they're going to be mid. I feel like they're not going to be a wild card team because they just find some way somehow towards the end of the season to not make it. Or if they do make it, they fall out of the first round or wild card. So now we got the Yankees. I'm gonna put them at wild card. I feel like they're gonna do way better than last year. They just brought Soto. Their bullpen got a little weak. The pitching started pitching good. Um, but if their offense can start clicking and their starting pitching can stay healthy and start to do their thing, definitely a division. Definitely a wild card team. Maybe a division team. You never know. But wild card right now. The Rays are going to be mid, but I feel like somehow, some way, they're going to make it into the playoff. I don't know how, but I feel like they just give me that weird feeling because they get rid of all their good players and then they bring in bad players and then they make them good and then they always make it to the playoff or the World Series. It's like how, but that's the Rays. Red Sox bad. You only got Rafael Devers, and who else? It's just gonna be bad this season. Astros. Astros are gonna be division winners. I was gonna put God Squad, but nah. They're division winners easily. We really don't want them to be, but it is what it is. Now the Angels, bad. They're not awful because they have Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon. If he can stay playing more than 5 games, they're not as bad as the Colorado Rockies and the White Sox. So I think they're gonna just be bad. Athletics, the organization's confusing. Don't ask me about that. Mariners are going to be a wild card team. The Texas Rangers pitching, they're just DeGrom and Scherzer are always injured. So it's like, how are they going to stay healthy? The offense, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Mariners can be somewhat division winners if they wanted to, but I think they're a little confusing as well. So we just have to wait and see.